What is good, guys? Dan the Pokemon here, back with another Wi-Fi battle against my buddy Jay, or Jake Waddle. His link will be in the description below. He's actually one of my Twitch followers, so if you guys want to go follow me and him, that'd be awesome. So yeah, let's just do a replay. We just did some random tiers. Um, I'm going to be bringing a pretty weird team, so I'm going to lead off my Terrakion. And I just really wanted to scope. I knew that no matter what Pokemon he sent out, I'd be able to do some massive damage on it. So just going to go for Diancie with that Ribbon-Dough. And the only thing I can see I could do with it is go for the close combat or the Earthquake and try to kill it. I know that it's Fairy type, so I went for the Earthquake just in case something would happen. And as you can see, it's going to do massive loads of damage, enough for me to even take it out. And I was really excited about that. I don't do too well against Diancie's, but I was really happy to get rid of that thing when I could. Next, he's going to send in the Gardevoir. Now, I knew that no matter what I did with Terrakion, I wasn't going to be able to take it out because these things are bulky as crap. I'm just lucky that was the Mega. So I go for the Earthquake just again. I'm not Choice Scarfed, I'm actually Life Orbed, so as you can see, I keep taking damage. So I'm almost able to take him out, but he's able to take me out with the Dazzling Gleam. I have no chance of surviving. Terrakion is a Glass Cannon. So I'm going to send in Infernape, going for the Fake Out, just to get out the, just to take out the Gardevoir. He actually predicts that and goes for the Protect. Which really sucked, but it's okay. Next turn, I'm just going to go for the Thunder Punch and take it out. I used to think Gardevoir is really fast, but they're actually not at all. So that's 2 Pokemon down on his side and 1 Pokemon down on my side. He's going to send out Tyrantrum. Now, I did something really stupid here. So I withdraw my Infernape and switch out into my Throw, which I nicknamed Toss. He actually won me 2 sweeps in the same day, so this is the 3rd battle I did Toss. He's going to go for the Outrage. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any Bulk Ups up, so I'm not going to be able to take that very well. Here I am thinking, well, I should be fine. So I get the Leftovers, and I go for the Bulk Up, being stupid, thinking that, banking on the fact that maybe he'll get hit by the Confusion on that Outrage coming up in the next turn. So I go straight for Bulk Up, praying for that Confusion, or else I'm just going to lose my Toss anyways. To be honest with you, he was not very useful in the battle because of the Pokemon my opponent brought. But yeah, so I'm going to get some Leftovers, but I'm not going to help. So I'm banking on the Confusion, and he doesn't hit himself, and he goes straight for Superpower. I go, gosh dang it. I was so upset. See me lay down on my bed. You actually can't see me lay down on my bed. I've just been on my back all day. So Throw's going to go down, but I'm going to go into my Goodra, which is Leftover set, thinking that he would switch out, but unfortunately he does not. He goes straight for the Dragon Claw, and it almost takes me out. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse, knowing that I'm Modest Nature, max special attack, so I'm going to take him out with the Dragon Pulse, and he had no chance whatsoever. So that's the Tyrantrum out. So we're both down 2 he's down 3, I'm down 2. And he's going to send out Sparky the Jolteon. Now, I know these things are fast as heck, so I knew for a fact that any move he'd use would probably take out my Goodra, so I just went for a Dragon Pulse. But luckily, I lived the Volt Switch. So he's going to go back, and he's going to send out his Metagross, which, to be honest with you, I was super scared of. So this Dragon Pulse, I'm thinking is not going to do anything, because it resists it. And I am actually lucky enough to get the crit right here, as you're going to see. And I was amazed. I was like, dang, that did way too much damage. So I gave up on my Goodra, knowing that I used for a fact he's going to outspeed me, because Goodra has no speed investment. And he's going to use the Hyper Beam just to take me out. Wasn't really sure of his movesets. He used kind of weird sets, kind of like mixed sets. So I'm going to send Victini, knowing that the V-Create will be able to take this guy out no problem. Even with the high defense stat, my Victini is max attack, and he's just going to humble that Metagross. That was awesome. He's able to get rid of the Metagross. And I forgot that my speed fell. Like, I didn't know that at the time, so I was like, oh, okay, so I should be good. So that's most of his team out. So now he's going to send out his Ninetales, and this is where I actually had a problem. His Ninetales was actually just too good. So it's going to activate its Drought ability. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a Psyshock. I actually went for the U-turn, thinking I would outspeed it, but then I forgot about my speed fall, so I knew I was going to outspeed it now. So I used the U-turn, just to get some extra damage off of it, just to see what kind of moves it had. And I'm going to take some damage from my Life Orb, and then I'm actually going to switch into my Greninja, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the Dark Pulse, hoping for the Flinch Hacks, but he's actually going to outspeed me, but I'm actually an Assault Vested Greninja, so I knew for a fact I'd be able to survive this. And it's going to leave me with 48 HP, which I barely lived that, so I'm going to go ahead, go for the Dark Pulse, get the Stab because of the Protein, which changes me to only Dark type. So I can get away with that Water Weakness for the Solar Beam, but he is going to be able to go ahead and take me out right here with the Solar Beam, because even with the Assault Vest, it's in the sun, and that Solar Beam is definitely going to take out a Greninja, who is a little glass cannon, just like the Terrakion. So I sent it Infernape here, going for the Fake Out, thinking I'd be able to take it out, but it's going to live with just a sliver of HP, which is very unfortunate. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Thunder Punch. I'm able to outspeed it, so I'm really happy. And then the last Pokemon he has is actually the Jolteon. I'm actually down to my last two Pokemon, being Victini and Infernape. But luckily the Sunlight goes away, so I'm okay. He's going to send that Jolteon once again. It actually outspeeds every single Pokemon on my team, so luckily it doesn't hit for very hard. He's going to go ahead for the Volt Switch, which is probably its only attacking move that does good damage. But I live with 8 HP. I'm so lucky. And I'm going to go ahead and go for the Close Combat. And I'm going to be able to obliterate this Sparky, or the Jolteon. And that's going to be game. I actually have, the only Pokemon I have left is my Victini, so I was lucky enough to be able to win 1-0. But this was a very tough battle for me. I made a lot of bad decisions. But John Wadle, you did a great job. Thank you so much for the battle. Guys, I do battles all the time on Twitch or just any time. So if you guys want to battle me, my friend code will be in the link in the description below. So will John Wadle's channel. And so will be all my, what do you call it? Social medias. I always say, here are my social medias. But all my social medias will also be there. So please check out his channel. Please check out my streams. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.